I picked up a part-time job. What if I don't get it? I want to make a good first impression. I like bagged my first like manager position, guys. So let me get you up to speed. Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. I know that a lot of you guys probably saw this title and the thumbnail and are just like shocked and confused because like what the heck, like when did this happen, blah blah blah. I know. I know this is definitely new news to you guys. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I already like spilled the tea on this like last month. I did an Instagram live one Saturday or whatever and just kind of like chatted and hung out with you guys, give you guys like a life update, and I told you guys that I got a new job. So if you watched that, you already know, but if not, you guys are really confused. So let me get you up to speed. If you guys remember, a while back I did an IGTV about a potential full-time job that I was kind of not offered because I didn't even interview for it yet, but was placed before me. And I've just been up in the air about it ever since, and I did not interview for that job. I did not take that job. That is not this job, because I know that you guys are gonna be like, you took that job? No. I just came to the realization that like in this season of life that I'm in, the age that I'm at, I'm not ready for like a full-time job. Like one full-time 9 to 5 office, whatever. Like I just don't want to do that. That doesn't seem pleasing to me, and not to say that I'll never do that. But like right now, I'm young, I can travel, I have this flexibility, I have a puppy, like I just don't want to do that. So I don't really have to. There's no timeline on anything. And societal pressures of like when you should be doing things, at what age you should be doing things are bullshit and made up, as we all know. But sometimes it is really hard to like realize that and make decisions knowing that it's bullshit and made up. So instead, I did decide that I wanted to pick up another job, especially in this like off season of Trek, because my event schedule is like non-existent. We only really do events in the summer, so events are over. And I thought that I could definitely pick up another job to make up for like my lack of hours potentially. Like I don't even know what my hours are gonna look like at Trek, but I picked up a part-time job. For me, I would rather have 2 part-time jobs and YouTube, so like technically 3, than like 1 full-time job. It is what it is. I know that some of you guys are gonna be like, you're crazy, whatever, but that's just what is working for me, and that's okay. If a full-time job works for you, that's totally okay. It's not really in the cards for me right now. So I'm really, really excited about the new job that I got, working at Starbucks. Did you guys see that one coming? Probably not, because I barely did. I just kept thinking about like what would I enjoy doing, because I don't enjoy doing full-time jobs. Like what kind of other jobs would I want to do that I would enjoy doing? I'm not gonna spend time doing things that I hate. And I realized that I love coffee shops. Like I go to them all the time to do work. I really love the atmosphere. I really love the baristas and just the folks in coffee shops, especially like Starbucks and stuff like that. They're always so freaking nice. I feel like I make mini best friends every time I go through the drive-thru. Like I just love the vibe and the type of people that work at Starbucks. And that's when I realized, I'm like, okay, I really like that atmosphere. Like why not do that? Because if I am gonna pick up another job that I don't necessarily like need for the money wise, let's give this a shot, because I feel like my personality and all of that is like perfect for coffee shop stuff. So here we are. I have my first shift, which is just a training shift, so I'm not gonna be like on my own, but it is my first like in-house training, barista training shift, because I already went through all of like the module stuff, you know, when you get a new job and you have to like watch everything on the computers and all of that. I've already done that training. So today is actually, hopefully, I don't really know, going to be like hands-on training with my team and stuff. So I don't know, but I'm excited. So I need to get ready for it. And I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys wanted to come along with me for my first day of work, and you all said yes. So here we are. I'm gonna get ready while I kind of tell you guys about the new job and how the interview process went and like what I'll be doing kind of thing. In a weird way, I'm like kind of nervous, but I'm really excited. Like I'm more excited than I am nervous. I just haven't had like a first day of work in a very long time, because even when my first day at Trek was, like I already knew everybody that I was working with because Griffin was working there. So like I was already friends with them. I've gone out to eat with all of them. Like it didn't feel like my first day of work because I knew all of them. I'm kind of excited. I'm thinking I just want to dress casual for my first day, because again, like that first day jitters, I don't want to do too much. Like I don't want to come in looking extra, because then people will be like, oh, she's trying too hard, whatever. I want to make a good first impression. So I think I'm just gonna go with this black top. Also, I went shopping for a whole bunch of like new work clothes because I had to fit like their color scheme and like the branding and stuff like that. So there will be a haul coming soon of like new work clothes that I bought, but this shirt is one of them. And then I'm just gonna wear these jeans because I have to wear jeans without holes in them. So we're gonna go with these. But let me tell you about the actual like job and what I'll be doing. So when I applied, I actually applied for a barista position, of course, because I've never worked at Starbucks before. I've never worked at any coffee shop before. I have like absolutely no barista experience. So applied as a barista, but I also was feeling like kind of confident in myself because I do have experience like managing, directing, coordinating, all of that kind of stuff with Trek and with like all of my past jobs. So So like I was hesitant to think that I had experience to apply for the shift manager, or I think they call it like a shift supervisor, shift lead. But I was like, I'll shoot my shot because I feel like I'm qualified, but I don't know if you need barista experience kind of thing, whatever. So I was like, I'll let them decide. So in my interview, she actually asked me if I wanted to apply or like interview for the shift lead or the barista, because that changes like the kinds of questions she was gonna ask me. And I kind of froze because I was like, oh shit, like if I apply for the shift lead or shift supervisor, like what if I don't get it? Would I automatically get the barista, or should I just like play it safe and go for the barista? Because I feel like I could get the barista at the very least, like I don't know. So in that like the split second decision, I said, let's go for the shift lead because I feel like that is where my skill set lies and I would do better and thrive in that position, or however I kind of worded that to sound better. And so I interviewed for it and I think it went really, really well. I've never like actually interviewed for a manager position. Like all of my director, coordinator, DRI, like those kinds of positions have kind of all like fell into my lap in a way. So I had to apply for like the entry level position, but after that, like I just kind of moved up and started coordinating and directing. So this is my first time like interviewing for a manager position. So I was of course nervous. And at the end of it, she literally offered me the position like right then and there, which I was shocked. Not like completely shocked, but again, like I just was kind of winging it. Like I didn't know if I was gonna get that at all. And to make it even more like fun and cool and I guess like hype me up a little bit, not to sound braggy, but she did say in the 10 years that I've been doing this, I've never ever hired a shift supervisor from outside. Usually that happens like within, like you're a barista first and then you become a shift supervisor. And I was like, oh, so like I'm kind of good. That's what you're saying, right? Like that's what I'm hearing. So yeah. Yes, say hello to your brand new shift manager, shift lead, supervisor. I know different Starbucks call them different things because I was talking to a couple people and they're like, oh, that's what it's called here, so that's why I'm saying them all. My store calls it a shift supervisor, so yeah. I like bagged my first like manager position, guys. That's freaking cool. I don't know, like I'm kind of not nervous, I'm excited, but I've never done anything like this, but I definitely think I'm qualified and I think I'm gonna fucking kill it. Not to like brag or like toot my own horn, but like you're allowed to, okay? Like be happy for yourself when shit like this happens. I'm allowed to be excited, nobody come for me. So I think I'm going with this. Regular jeans, black top. I'm gonna wear these socks and kind of have my jeans rolled up a little bit, and I'm gonna wear it with like black booties because I don't really have any like work shoes or like shoes that are, you know, slip resistant, like all the weird things that you have to do for work. But I do have a pair of like waterproof shoes because they did say try to get ones that are waterproof just in case you like spill coffee on yourself. So I'm gonna wear those tonight and see how they work as work shoes, and if I don't like them or they like get uncomfortable, then I'll have to get some more. Or if like they're slippery, like I don't know how they are and all of those kinds of environments. But these are the boots that I'm talking about, and I would assume so because they're like rain boots. I got them at TJ Maxx and they're like Chelsea style. They were super cheap, but I guess we'll see how slip resistant they are. But at least if I spill coffee on myself, like everything will be fine. That's what I'm hoping at least. Okay, how does this look? I got the socks poking out. It's just black on black. Like how can I go wrong with this? I think it's cute. Cute enough. Again, I don't want to overdo it, but I just want to look professional for like a coffee shop standard. Honestly, my main concern with these shoes is that they're just not going to be comfortable for work. But today's shift is literally only like 4 hours, so I can definitely do for 4 hours, but I'm thinking like an 8-hour shift or something. Like I don't know if these will be comfortable, but we'll see today. I also don't want to go all out, but I feel like my neck is empty. Well, let me try it on with the apron. This is gonna be so weird. This looks so weird. I haven't had to like wear a uniform for work, I don't think ever. Okay, what do we think? I know that we can't wear like really dangly necklaces because obviously they can like dangle into shit, but this one's pretty short, and so I'm trying to decide. Is that too much? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go with it because it's my first day. I'm gonna see what kind of other jewelry people wear before I wear something like really dangly. I might wear this little choker because it doesn't dangle at all, but I don't want to be the first one to like get in trouble. That's more like subtle. I know I can't get in trouble for this one, so I'm gonna go with this one, play it safe on my first day. And now I need to do something with my hair. I know I have to pull it back, like it has to be out of my face, but it looks so cute down. I'm gonna hop into the bathroom, fix my hair, and then I'll show you guys the final look. Here's the final look. I just went with a low pony. Again, keeping it simple, got my wispies out, kind of made it look messy-ish. Not really, but this is messy for me because I like my ponytails to be like slick. I just put mascara on as far as like makeup because I don't normally wear makeup and I don't really want to start, but it is my first day, so I want to just throw something on. I know that this probably sounds really weird, but I feel like this apron makes me look so short because it's so long, and I even like kind of wrapped it a little bit to make it shorter, so I feel like I look really short. I'm ready for my first day. and my shift starts in 15 minutes. I'm of course not gonna bring you guys with me to the shift because work, but I will be back and I'll update you guys on how it goes when I come back. I'm back from my first shift and I think it went really, really well. The most we did as far as like hands-on stuff was actually like making the whipped cream, because in those like canisters, you know, when they give you whipped cream and stuff, that's like a concoction. Like they make that and then they charge it, which is what they call it, with like a CO2 cartridge. So we got to learn how to do that. And then we just got trained on like where things were and talked about like one of the positions, because I think the way they're gonna do training is like talking about one of the positions, going completely over that, and then practicing it a little bit or like seeing someone else do it. And then we have like a practice shift where we do that position. So today was all just about like customer support. Basically the person that's just like a flex person, like they do whatever just to help the baristas and stuff. So like restocking stuff or cleaning stuff, getting things they need, helping on different positions, whatever, I don't know. But that's kind of what we did today. A lot of like standing around. I do know I'm gonna need new work shoes because even with those boots, my feet were hurting. I kind of think it would be better if I was moving, because we just stood in one spot for a while we learned about it, and then we would move to another spot and I would stand there. So I don't know if it'd be better if I was walking, but they weren't the most comfortable. And like 4 other people that were there were all wearing Docs. And so I want a pair of Docs. Like that, it did it for me. I'm gonna be getting a pair. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. My thoughts after my first day of training though is still excitement, because I do think I'm gonna like thrive in a coffee shop setting kind of thing, but it was a little bit overwhelming because I don't have barista experience, and as y'all know, I just got into coffee like last year, so I'm still learning things about coffee, and I have to know like everything about coffee and all the names for them and how to make them and how many espressos go in this, and we didn't even cover any of that today, but I'm just like thinking ahead and I'm like, oh, how am I gonna do this? But I know it'll be fine, but thinking about it is overwhelming because it seems like it's gonna be a lot of information, but I'll get it because obviously people do this every day. Like a lot of people work at Starbucks without prior barista experience and it works out fine. So I know I'll be fine. It just seemed a little overwhelming today. I'm still excited and I'm starving. My shift ended at 4:30 and since then I have been doing laundry and honestly just like relaxing around, and then I went and picked Freya up from daycare. We just got back, she's eating dinner, and it is now 7:16. Griffin said he's staying late at work today a little bit and I don't want to wait for him for dinner. Sorry, Griffin. But I don't know what I want to eat either. I kind of want some just like naked noodles. I haven't had pasta in a while, so I feel like that's what I'm gonna do. And we're of course gonna be using my trusty pasta boat. It looks like the only like noodles I have right now are bow tie, which are fine. I saw this meme or TikTok or whatever, I don't remember where I saw it, but it said, you're not an adult until you have one shape of pasta that you just hate for no reason. And the person was like, mine is rigatoni. And I'm like, cool, what? So do you guys have a pasta shape that you don't like eating? Tell me what it is and why. Because I feel like I don't have one. Like, I love all pasta. My noodles are done. They're not really that naked. They have Parmesan cheese, butter, and salt on them, but I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I will never be able to take you guys with me to work for obvious reasons, but I of course wanted to like document the first day and like how I felt and kind of just let you guys know that I have a new freaking job, so heck yeah. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed yet, do so down below because we're doing vlogmas baby, which means there's gonna be a new vlog every day until Christmas, and I'm really freaking pumped about it. I love you guys so very much, more than you'll ever know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.